Hello guys, welcome to Code Studio. This is our second session in model deployment playlist where we will discuss about how to deploy a machine learning model in Heroku cloud platform, that is a PAAS platform. Okay. To know how we develop a model, you can check a complete playlist by clicking on the I button where we have discussed how to perform an exploratory data analysis, how to build a model and save it as a pickle file. Also, we have discussed how to set up a Flask project and build a UI HTML page to predict the results based on the input values. Okay. In this session, we specifically discuss about machine learning deployment in a Heroku cloud platform. To deploy a machine learning model in a Heroku cloud platform, we have to perform a following task. So first two steps are building or train the machine learning model and save it as a pickle file. And then after create a web application for a prediction on input entries, okay, using a Flask project. These two steps we have already performed in the previous sessions, okay, so you can check that. So before going through the point number 3, let us understand what is Heroku Cloud Platform. Okay. So Heroku is a platform as a service. That means it's a PaaS platform that enables developers to build, run, and operate application entirely on a cloud rather than doing local on our local machine. Okay. Now come to the point number 3. That is configure the proc file and requirement.txt in the Flash project. Basically, when you plan to deploy a machine learning model, okay, web application in a Heroku cloud platform, these two files are first entry files. Okay, so requirement.txt. So basically this is the first entry point for a program. It will install the dependencies which are required to run your code. Okay, requirement.txt will tell Heroku that this project will require all these libraries to successfully run the application. Proc file. Heroku requires a proc file to be present in your in your app root directory. Okay, it will tell the Heroku how to run the application. Okay, so make sure it is a simple file with no extension. While building a proc file, we will see what command to be used to run our application. Okay, now the fourth point is once the project development is completed, you have to commit your code in a GitHub repository. Then fifth point, connect the Heroku cloud platform and link to the your GitHub repository. Okay, then sixth point, you'll have to deploy the code from GitHub repository into the Heroku cloud. Yeah, that's it. Then your app will be ready to test. So here is my project, Flask project. Okay, so which consists of the models folder where I have saved my the model dot pickle file, and the columns.json, and the static where I have uploaded my images, and then template where I have uploaded the index.html file. Okay, so and this is my main, that is my Flask application file. Okay, where I have added two routes. That is, first one is the home route, okay, to call the index page, and the second one is the predict route. Okay, whenever user click on the predict button, this route will get invoked, and then associated method will get invoked. Okay, and because it's a post method, I'll get all these form elements. Okay, and I'll calling the custom method to get the predicted output. Okay, and here is the custom method. Is the code for that. Okay, where we're calling our model, and by using the model.predict method, we're getting the predicted output and we're returning that. Okay, and the same output we are returning back to the index.html file. So guys, to know more about this complete the development, please check my end-to-end machine learning project playlist too. Okay, where we have discussed the EDA and all these developments in details. Once you're done with this Flask application file, now our most important files are these two. Okay, so the requirement.txt, okay, which contains all the libraries required for this particular project. Okay, and the final one is the proc file. Okay, which tells Heroku how to run the our application. So basically we're trying to run the web process, okay, using guineacon. Okay, and here is the command. This is our Flask application, that is my main module, right? Then colon, and that is my app is nothing but my Flask object or Flask application. Okay, so you have to prepare this proc file also when we plan to deploy this code into the Flask into Heroku cloud platform. Once you're done with all this configuration at your project level, okay, then you can upload this complete code bundle into your GitHub repository. Okay, so here is my GitHub repository where I have uploaded all the code files. Okay, now to deploy this code into the Heroku cloud platform, you have to log in the heroku.com. Okay, once you log in, you need to create a application from this navigation. Give the name, okay, any name. Okay, click on create app. So we have a different options option to deploy our code. So in this requirement, we are going to connect through deploy our code from the GitHub. Okay, so let us connect the GitHub repository. So I have connected to my GitHub repository. Okay, now you need to connect with this branch. So let us check. So connect now. So it's been connected. To deploy code from the GitHub to the cloud, Heroku cloud, we have two options. One is automatic deploy. So whenever you do some changes at GitHub, automatically those changes will get reflected at the Heroku cloud platform. Okay, and the another one is a manual deploy. So in this case, I'm going to select the manual option. Okay, so just click on deploy branch. It takes some time and it will start installing all those libraries from the requirement.txt file. You can see the messages. So it is installing all these libraries. So once it is completed, you will get the URL like this. Okay, and also if there is an issue, you can see from this log. Okay, now let us click on view button. Now you can see my application is up and running now. So we can test it. Now let us test this application. See, it is working. Now I can see the predicted value for this. So that's all, guys. I hope you understand how to deploy the ML model in a Heroku cloud platform. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.